Hey guys, how you doing? We're gonna go over. Um, there's a story in Exodus where basically the Jews are following Moses around forever, and he can't find anything, and they get mad and they basically bum rush him, and snakes come up out of the ground and start biting the people, and a lot of them die, and some of them are dying because they're not dead yet, and they beg Moses to talk to God for to heal them. So Moses goes into his tent and he talks to God. So let me just show you some of this stuff real quick. Hold on. Forgive me, I'm using StreamYard. All right. So when you guys can see this, this is one of the other Twitter accounts that I follow who's a crazy Christian. And the Lord, capitalized Lord, said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent and set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that every one that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live. Numbers 21:8, King James Version. They're saying that the brass serpent is sin judged. Which it's not. And we're going to go ahead and break that down. So it's a staff with a serpent around it. Does that sound familiar to you guys? Well, it should. Let me see if I can show you something else. Sorry, this is a shitty copy, but basically on the right is the rod of Asclepius, which is Greek. Now remember, the Old Testament and the New Testament was written entirely in Greek, but the Old Testament was also written in Greek by Jews at the time that were living there. They were called Hellenistic Jews. And the story of the rod of Asclepius, it's literally just pulled from the Greeks. And on the left, you see the caduceus. That's the medical symbol. And if we were to actually trace this back to its genesis, you'll be surprised to find out that it actually goes back to the Kundalini, right? So that's what he's talking about. They're mentioning all these different things. And it's interesting, too, because there's a lot of layover or lapover between the Greeks, the Hindus. Remember, Revelation 7:4 is the 144,000, but they're not souls. The 144,000 are the chakras when they add up. So just wanted to show this to you guys, that it has nothing to do with sin. It has to do with the rod of Asclepius, which comes from around the same exact time that the Jews were writing the Bible, the Old Testament. It's called the Pentateuch. It's the first 5 books. And would you believe it or not that the first 5 books of the Bible, called the Torah, are also based on the tarot? Well, the tarot, the Torah, it's basically the same word. When you pull the tarot cards, you take 5 cards, right? 5 cards, just like the 5 books. What happens? You place your intention down on the tarot cards, you manifest reality, you flip them, see results. So that's what it is. So you have the rod of Asclepius, which goes back to the Kundalini originally. And then it fast forwards and it becomes the medical caduceus. It's all the same stuff, guys. So take care.